Alright, so first thing we do after training, home, shower. Wash off the disappointment if it went bad. Stand there and feel like you're under a water fountain if it went good, and celebrate. As you can tell from the bedroom, made the bed earlier this morning. Apparently if you make your bed every morning, you're more successful. It's not me, it's just the facts. So I'm trying my best, I'm doing that good karma thing. And you're more likely to be a millionaire. Who'd have thought? And obviously, as you can tell, it's a low bed to the floor because it helps with mobility. Why I wanted a low bed, I just saw it and I thought that looked cool. Shower thoughts. I actually learnt yesterday where a peanut came from. I thought it grew on trees. I was wrong. And now being 30 years old and not knowing where a peanut came from, I feel kind of stupid. But anyway. We need to eat food. Right, before we dive into today, this is what I look like, just like, this isn't a pump, this is just my body on a day-to-day basis. This is just like, I never know how to pose you back. You know what I mean? This is no fancy lighting, this is no tan, this is no pump. This is just me every day, walking around. Natural, trained since I was like 10 with a barbell. Did bodybuilding for a bit, came to CrossFit. Now I just do weightlifting, but also now I'm starting to do a little bit more bodybuilding and a little bit of cardio. So it's kind of like, yeah. This is how I eat to look like this every day. I don't really change, this is how I look. Putting grey joggers on for Jazz. Apparently, you know, grey joggers are sexy, aren't they, babe? It's a grey jogger thing. What do you think? Comfort for the rest of the day is #1 priority. Say that again.
I said you look sick, to be fair. I like that outfit.
Can never go wrong with a pair of grey joggers. Are you going to clean up your poo from now on? Give me your paw if you agree to the deal. Give me your paw if you agree to the deal. Paw? Thank you for agreeing to the deal. When you go out, do you ever leave the radio on for the dogs? Or the TV? We do. Bluey. I filled this up before I went upstairs, hydration. I'm really focusing on trying to drink more. This is your part of the video, right at the start, to remind you to hydrate. Because if you don't drink water, you'll actually die. It's a fact. Forgot to mention this earlier. Every day I take a chewable vitamin C. I mean, I didn't take it earlier, so that's why I didn't mention it. And a vitamin D, especially as it's starting to get dark. Vitamin D, there's not so much sun around, you're not in it as much. Good for your mood. Never been good at swallowing stuff. I envy those people that are just like, they can just like throw 10 tablets in and just woof. All right. After training, like usually I'm not hungry in that like first hour and a half, but I know I probably should eat and do eat. And I do food, well, we have food prepped for the first session, for the first bit after, because I'm just lazy. Not lazy, just like been at the gym for a couple of hours. Work has built up over the day, you know, emails, hustle, team training, sponsors, a few other endeavors. And it's just like, rather than spending a load of time making some food, we did that on the weekend, and we have a load of rice, pots of chicken. So I just grab a pot of chicken, put it with the rice. That's a sad amount of sweet potato that's left. Always sweet potato, but there's not enough. And then we usually have like a decent amount of broccoli made too, because it's just the hero tree. So who, coming to this vlog, chicken, broccoli and rice, who'd have thought? C-bum, you know what I mean? Just ease. I had a dream last night, which was very weird. I dreamt that I was on a plane struggling to fall asleep. I was dreaming asleep about trying to fall asleep and not being able to sleep. Wild it was. I was like, what is going on here? I don't measure any of my food. As I put in the last video, I usually eat to like 80% full. You know, because when you're really full, I feel like I'm like, ugh, and then I don't want to do anything. And then I saw on the longevity program, actually, on Netflix. It's like How to Live Till You're Over 100. I think it's in Japan. There's like a blue zone, which is people that live over 100. And they have a rule that you should eat until 80% full. And I was like, I kind of do that. If you missed what I eat for breakfast, it was like a couple of episodes ago. Go back and give that a watch. I actually really enjoyed making that episode and I'm really enjoying using this. Hope you are too. Smash that like button if you are. Bought this when we were in America and I love it on my chicken. We just can't get it in the UK. And Nando's on the rice makes it very nice. There is my second meal of the day. Exciting. I'd usually eat it in my office, but it's currently being painted. It looks good, doesn't it? I don't know the protein, carbs and fat breakdown of this meal. I don't track that. I did when I was bodybuilding, and mentally just not, it's too much work, to be honest. Rule of thumb though, I feel like, you know, when you're making a meal, right? You can never have too much veg. So if you want more vegetables and you're hungry, just fill out a meal with veg. Calories from vegetables don't really count. To a degree, you know, like, don't go stupid. Protein, size of your fist, all right, like, good bit of protein. And then if you have some just good carbohydrates in there, great meal. You know, clean and to the point. A little snacky snack. After I eat like a meal, I always want something sweet. Maybe that's a bad thing, but in this case, it's a good thing. This is going back, but I remember it. There was a study done once. Someone drank apple juice and the other person ate an apple and the apple kept them fuller for longer. So always eat the apple. It's high in fiber. It has water in it, so you're being hydrated. And if you train a lot, like probably if you're watching this video, you probably do, it has antioxidants in it. Now, yes, you're probably gonna say that apple probably doesn't have many antioxidants in it. You're right. But over the year, if you eat one a day, that's 365 apples. That's quite a lot of antioxidants, along with the rest of the fruit that I'm going to eat throughout the day. What that's going to do is help keep the inflammation down, especially in my joints. You know, if I'm getting smashed in the gym with squats and snatches and that, the less overall inflammation I can have, the better, because then I'm going to stay healthier. He says, as he goes, if you're going to eat sugar, just eat an apple instead of some sweets. Isn't that right? I'm not sure she likes it. She wanted some, I gave it some. I gave her some. That background noise is the washing machine, by the way. People teach their kids not to play with food, but I'm thoroughly amused at this at the moment. Have you lost it? Maybe I won't get as much work as I need to get done over the next couple of hours if she keeps going like that. Yep, that's the camera. All right, I'll let you know when I eat something else. Who'd have thought we're back in the kitchen? It's been about 90 minutes. This is the snack drawer, by the way. Dangerous to have in your house if you have no self-control. But protein bar. What savage is... Oh, it's a chocolate. I like these. 20 grams of carbs, but only 1 gram of sugar. There's 10 grams of fat, but oh well. 21 grams of protein. Probably made up of some fake stuff, but I don't care. It tastes good. And if I worried, right, this is what I'm gonna say. If I worried about everything I put in my body, and tried to make it the cleanest, leanest, best thing on earth, probably wouldn't sustain it. I'd probably go mad. I actually watched a James Smith video the other day about how much aspartame is in Diet Coke or like Coca-Cola or whatever. I'll link that video down below because I found it very interesting. It's like how much you could actually drink before you get dangerous levels of aspartame from it. And could I have protein from a better source than this? Yes, 1,000,000%. Also, I've already drank 1.5 of these since we last talked. Would it taste as good? Probably not. Will I die 10 years younger for eating these? The addition of these adding up over my life? I don't know, but those last 10 years are probably the most miserable ones. So, might as well be happy whilst I'm here. These are damn good protein bars. Apparently a good attention span is 90 minutes, right? And I literally find after like 90 minutes, I start wandering off and I'm like, right, I should eat something. A lot of the time I can just get into work and I'm like, I can work solidly for 90 minutes. Now I'm like, I need to eat or do something, get up, and then I'd have a little break and then I'd go again. So I'll probably see you in 90 minutes. We're actually going to Jack's for food tonight, so that's going to be exciting. He is the best ramen maker on earth, so stick around for that excitement. I made this one so fast that I didn't even show me making it for me. chicken bagel, a load of cucumber. I could eat cucumber all day. Some sweetness with the grapes, because I freaking love grapes. And then there's these gourmet rice snacks, sweet chili flavour. Get them at Costco. They're amazing. I don't know if they're good for you. They're fine. Well, they're made of... a quarter of it is fat. But hey, it is what it is. 62% carbohydrates. But it's just a handful, you know? So all I did was literally grab a few of them, put them on there, grab a few grapes, wash them, put them on there, cut up the cucumber, put the chicken in the bagel, already marinated it so it's already got flavour, just put a little bit of sauce, a little bit of mayo. Bang. Easy meal. Another one. This is I would say I eat 5 times a day. Breakfast, when I come home from training, it's like a proper meal. Around 3 or 4 o'clock, then I eat proper dinner, and then I have my thing before I go to bed. That's like 5 proper things. And then in between, you know, like you've seen, I had a protein bar. I'll probably have this. Well, I'm going to tell you now, I will have this in like another hour. But yeah, I don't really snack as much as I used to. I actually eat full meals. This just looks like it's made for a picnic, but it's just made for ease. I'm a man of ease. Whilst I remembered, I just wanted to bring you guys to the ensuite to talk about supplementation, because I know it's a thing that people are interested in. So I have this, which is the normal Podium Creatine monohydrate, sat on my window shelf. And it means that I just remember to take it before I go to bed. And on top of it, I have my signature product, which is now sold out on the Podium website. And it was the fastest selling product they ever had, which it blew my mind that you guys were so supportive. But the sour cherry is the best tasting flavor ever. What I do is I do 1 scoop of this and 1 scoop of the normal. Adds up to 9 to 10 grams of creatine. I aim for 0.1 grams per kilo of body weight. So I should be hitting about 9 grams a day. That's just what the science says, so I'm following it. Look. Literally next to a shaker too, so I just wash out the shaker afterwards. Jazz and I have been doing this thing recently where we go to bed like half an hour before and we just try and switch off, so I just sip it then. Now, there has been research that says taking it straight after you train is the most optimal time, but it's very minimal. I just wouldn't remember, to be honest. So having it there next to my toothbrush, I remember. Every day. Every single day. If you're not doing it, you're literally leaving reps on the table. Do it. Code team at the Podium store to just get the unflavoured stuff, along with anything else you would like. Supports myself. Legends. As you can tell also throughout today, the dogs have played on the bed. You saw me have a protein bar, actually. Whilst we're at it. It's going to be a long video today. You know, some days I might just have a protein shake from Podium instead. Just kind of depends what mood I'm in, you know? And as I'm drinking a lot of water, usually I have the hydro in the morning. You saw that on the last vlog. So those are the 3 main things I take. Keep it simple, stupid. Also, speaking of athlete life, I'm in my shorts now because I'm going to do my go wad for the day out here on this Winston mat. Miss you, Jacob Hebner. Gonna do it as the sun goes down under the rain. With the heat lamp on, because it's cold now. Just the daily one. Personalised flow. The 22-minute one. You know, if I do it every day. Touch wood. My knees have been great. And I've been squatting a lot. Untick the band and the ball, because I can't be bothered to go get them. Let's go. Right, see you at Jack's. He's at his desk working. No way, he's using his home office. Eating at one of our favourite... Eating at...
It's kind of crumbled.
Oh, is it really?
No, it isn't. It's not.
I'm just telling the guys...
You let your hair out. Cost of living crisis. What are you doing?
I'm just telling the people that we're tonight we're eating at one of our favourite restaurants, and the perk is it's free.
You still got to pay his heating bill.
Open the door. With this camera now, I can do transitions. This is how you really look whilst doing a transition.
Scrape your legs all the way in.
I'm not done yet. What are you laughing at?
Transition. Oh, out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere. Right, so let's talk about evening eating, right? Usually we'd probably have a HelloFresh, which is that meal delivery service. Jazz has become professional at cooking that, haven't you? I tried once and I went straight through the nerve in my hand.
No, don't
Never
use
again.
that as an excuse. You've cooked quite well the last like 3 days.
I knew that.
Magic. Craig could cook again.
But tonight, Jack honestly makes the best coffee and the best ramen on earth. And he's going to show us how to make it. And it takes 15 minutes, and you can at home too.
Yeah, please do not think this is like some crazy, amazing full day session ramen, which by the way I can make, but this is a basic, quick, easy TikTok recipe.
Which honestly is amazing. That's all we need. Can't see a lot in your kitchen, man, with this dim lighting.
Flick the big one on.
You're very dark.
No, wrong one.
Yeah, this is better for the vlog.
Oh no, this is bad. This is bad for me. Cause,
Yeah, the cupboard.
Oh,
He said he was going to clean the cupboard doors 3 days ago now. Alright, take us through it.
hello, welcome to Ramen Cooking with me, Jack Malone. Me and Craig are going to have the Shin Ramyun noodle packet, which is slightly spicy. Jazz doesn't like spice, so...
You have to get the authentic ones, right? Like, these are like the good ones that they say on TikTok are good.
This is the exact one that's on TikTok. And when I say TikTok, I mean that I watched it on YouTube Shorts, because I don't have TikTok. So
Yeah.
TikTok goes to Reels, which makes its way to YouTube Shorts, so I've seen it.
Yeah, which, because 30.
Number 30.
Yeah.
Because 30,
Jazz gets chicken,
Yay.
because no spice. This is Jazz. Yeah, noodles, as per normal. You just put water in pan and boil.
2 supersets.
AI making life really
AI, there's a thing called captions, and I just put the link of my YouTube video in. And then, like, it just gives me videos that I can put on shorts.
YouTube on the shorts and the AI.
It's amazing, look, it puts the things over the top.
Next step, egg. I need to get rid of the egg white. 1 egg yolk.
One yolk. Looks quite sad in there, doesn't it?
Yeah, looks sad at the moment, but wait till we had some friends. You might want to pause it now because I've got to do all 3 of them and that's just going to be boring. But yeah, I love doing this. It's just like soothing, just backwards and forwards. Salt. I can't remember who it was, but one TV chef told me to not put any pepper on steak when you cook it because it burns the pepper. Get that. Oh, it's cold. That's really bad. You shouldn't do that. I'm going to do it anyway. There we go. Medium rare. The exciting bit is coming next. Okay. Okay. Q pie mayonnaise. Don't know why, but for some reason you need Q pie. With the egg, you add the spice mix from the noodles. Same amount of mayonnaise as the size of the egg-ish. And then, very lazy. It doesn't have to be very lazy, it can be the real stuff. Nah, not yet. Yeah, you get it all. And that is the ramen base. It's going to be extra tasty. Next step is add some of the noodle water to the paste to loosen it up. So I'll do that with each of these.
To get the same effect with Jazz, just add wine.
Steaks are out, let them rest, very important. Makes them nice and tender. I only got these because they're Craig's favourite.
Oh, bean sprouts are the crunchy. Oh my!
How many?
Just all of them. The whole thing.
There we go.
As I said earlier in the video, you can't get enough. Like, it doesn't matter about how much veg.
And he's like, look at the flick of the wrist. Bam! I'm going to slice this up. It's going to go on top. Lovely bit of spring onion. Just freshens it up, you know. No sriracha for Jazz. A little bit of sriracha for Jazz. Very small amount of sriracha. And then the chopsticks. Which are in here. Look at this bloody lovely Oh. There you go.
Thank you, sir.
You're in.
This is what I was saying earlier about eating. Look, you've got like a fistful of protein in the steak. You've got as many vegetables as you want, and then you've got the carbohydrates with the like good, decent carbohydrates. I mean, they're probably processed, but they're noodles. You know, like it's just again simple. But this with the sriracha on top, my mouth is watering. Oh yeah. Can we sit at your table? In our house right now, we don't have a table.
Do you want more bean sprouts?
Yes. I would love more bean sprouts.
Please, sir.
Big news today. Jack, on our main radio in the UK, like the biggest radio station in the world, in Britain,
I saw this.
they played All I Want for Christmas Is You.
Yeah.
The trouble is, instant thought was, oh no, it's not even November yet. And then I was like,
This is amazing. If you guys haven't watched Somebody Feed Phil, definitely, if you like food content and you like enthusiasm.
Because Phil would be like this.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Just go to Netflix after this and watch every season. He seems one of the nicest humans on earth. Do you know how many calories of protein, fat and carbs are in this meal?
Mm-hmm.
No, you don't. You do. You tracked it.
I log everything, yeah.
You log everything.
63 grams of protein. That's pretty good. Fat is 23 grams.
Solid.
And carbs is 70. Sugar, 5 grams.
Bang on. Decent calories, decent carbs, low sugar. Nailed it. Fat keeps you fuller for longer. Don't be afraid of fat.
This is redoing because he turned it off. I said, that's good news because I'm full of fat.
Forget what I said about sugar. Whoa, that is banging, that, isn't it?
You want a bit of
This is a very Czech dessert here, right here.
Yeah, this is a traditional Czech dessert, so for all you...
Basically, it's an apple crumble, but instead of the apple, it's a sponge cake.
Correct, yeah, sponge cake with a crumble topping.
oh,
So it's a crunchy cake.
Yeah, kind of, with blueberries in it.
happy to try. Do you heat it up and have it with custard?
This is exactly what I said.
And do you?
Exactly.
Such a British
Yeah,
response.
she pulled it out, and I was like, oh, that looks really nice. I was like, that needs a bit of custard, that does.
I've got custard at home. I could have brought some. Oh.
We're so British.
Sweet and delicious. Would be easier to swallow with custard.
Oh my goodness, my mouth is watering. I'm so excited.
Wow.
ASMR.
What a lovely
cling film.
sound.
Yeah. What did
I
you
feel
say?
bad now.
You said you still love me.
But you are messy.
Messi! Goal!
Oh my goodness.
I'll take being one of the best football players on earth.
Jack's like, yeah.
Make sure he has given you the right cake. Just check.
Yeah. I felt it.
Republic.
There we go. It's very slow on that one.
You know it's getting like Christmassy, and like it is when you smell that log burning fire from somewhere. You're like. Now a weakness of mine at night is ice pops. These Mr. Freeze sugar free. They got nothing in them per 100 ml. There's 3 calories, right? And these are 45 milliliters. So if you have a sweet tooth, but you don't want to eat loads of sugar and sweets, head down to your local Tesco. Buy yourself some Mr. Freeze pops. I probably have like 2 a night. You can't go wrong. They're just like satisfying. And I love sweet stuff, so I mean there's a lot of crap in here. But yeah. But if you're on a diet, these are probably the best thing you can ever have. Alright, last thing I'll eat in the day. It's like 9:45 now. A bowl. Good one. Phage total 0% yogurt per 100 grams. Yeah, it's 10% protein. And in 100 grams there's only 3 grams of sugar. So I'll just do a healthy serving of that. And then this is where some of you may be like, what the hell? I don't know what it is about this mix, but it's just lovely. And then for the sweetness, I don't know, like 10. Handful of strawberries. Like these are probably the most sugary things, but they've got fibre and water. Then when you mix this, it turns into like an unbaked, I don't know, like cookie mixture. Basically, you get the sweet hit with the strawberry, the protein, and like the clagginess. Is that a word? Is that a word? Clagginess. with the yogurt, and then just that, like, I don't know, it's like that just nice oaty biscuity taste with the oats. I guess you could add a little bit of honey or whatnot, but for me this is after I finish my day. We're watching The Walking Dead. I know this came out like 30 years ago, The Walking Dead, and I think we're on like a later season now, but it's still incredible. It's like, you know, when you don't want to start a new series or you don't want to watch something and like really have to intently watch it, you can just kind of just put it on in the background. We wouldn't survive. No way.
No? Speak for yourself.
I'm not hardcore enough.
No, you're not. I reckon I'll be alright then.
Will you keep me alive?
I'd keep you alive, babe.
Would you?
I'd save you. You're a good chunk of meat if worst comes to worst. We saw what they resorted to.
Yeah. Bad, wasn't it? You're giving away spoilers.